What up, gang? It's your boy Master and Nine, and I'm about to go over a very eventful month in FPV for me. So, this flight here, I believe, was July 22nd, and that's the day in which I crashed my quad, my first 5 inch into a tree, and got it stuck. This you can see it's dark. This was as the park was about to close. I crashed into the tree and looked for my drone for 15 minutes or so. And when I went to leave the park, the gates were closed. So, yeah, definitely shouldn't have been flying. It was a little too late, too dark to see, anyways. But I wanted to send it anyway. So I sent it. I sent her a little too hard, of course, and ended up going home with no quad. It was a good flight though. I enjoyed it. Had a blast. I'm gonna just let y'all watch this clip though. Of course, things started to get shady right here where I almost power looped into the tree, but that wasn't enough for me, of course, and I had to send it all the way into the tree. So that's what I did. The next flight is the next day. I have my Tiny Hawk 3 freestyle. I'm flying that in the Kroger parking lot. Just trying to take my mind off the fact that I lost my 5 inch, my baby, and live with it. And I ended up getting this one caught in a tree too, because sent her a little too hard once again. But it's not stopping me, man. Like as much as I crash, as much as has happened, as many quads as I've broken, as many parts as I've had to replace, it doesn't stop me from sending it. Like there's something about giving it your all and learning something new, doing something that you didn't think was possible. Such an amazing feeling. So it felt good to fly again, even though I lost my quad the previous day, because I'm not gonna let that stop me from pimping. You feel me? Now, I must admit, I was wrong. I didn't get caught in the tree at this location. I had only crashed into the tree. It's all good because we recovered it. And that was my sign to take it on home from this Kroger parking lot. So I found my way back over to the car and caught it there. Now, I was at Kroger with my lady, and we had finished running our errands. So when we got home, I charged my batteries back up, took my car on out to the abandoned side of the shopping center nearest my home, and decided to let her rip some more. I didn't stay away from the trees, of course, because why would I? Why would I stay away from the trees? That doesn't make any sense. So, of course, it ends with me crashing in a tree for the third consecutive flight. Like it's not even a joke. The third consecutive flight. Man, I can't make this up. I really can't. I crashed into the tree, and I was really hoping I could get turtle mode to save me, just to practice in case the branch was too high to reach. But nah, we were stuck, so I had to go grab her. As you can see, we're back flying the 5-inch. I got a FaceTime call from my friend who frequents the park near my house because, it's the park in the city. And he flipped the camera around and pointed to the table and said, quote, "Brother, is this you?" And in the camera was my 5-inch. It had one of the blades on one of the propellers broken. The battery was still there, it wasn't plugged in. And that was that. And I cried tears of joy. He brought it to my house. I replaced that propeller. I put a new pack on, and this is me flying my drone after losing it in the tree for over a month. Now, it's unreal that I got it back. It's even more unreal that it worked. But I actually ended up getting it back, and it rocked my world and blew my mind. So, felt very good to have my baby back. Didn't last too long though, because this is me test flying it at the crib, and then as soon as that's over, I go to the park to fly it for real, and then I break my frame. And my frame is still broken to this day. And this all happened about a month and a half ago. So, we're gonna get a frame. That's all coming soon. Y'all enjoy this flight of me destroying my beautiful 5-inch. Now, I do hope you enjoyed my power loop straight into the ground. It's always fun. I turtle moded out of it, and it sounded funky. Flew it over to me, and guess what I saw? Guess what I saw? Broke my arm brace. And no, it's not some funky arm brace that's just for looks. It's actually structural. There's movement in the arms now. So, yeah, rest in peace that 5-inch. But it's alright because I didn't have a camera mount anyway. So we can go get a real drone. Shout out to the eBay seller for building this 5 years ago. Y'all be safe, man. What are you doing just watching a black screen? Go watch a JB video. Go learn something today.